Hi and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can create this really vibrant timeline completely from scratch in Word. So let's open a new document. So before I get started, just to say there will be a template to this whole design as well as all my other designs in the link in the description below. So let's get started. Let's go to Insert, Shapes, click on the square, click and draw out a rectangle, just pop it to the top here. Go to Shape Format, go to the Outline tool and get rid of the outline because there's a small outline on the bottom of this rectangle. Then go up to the top here in the height and we're going to place 4.93 and press Enter. That will allow us to get 6 individual equally spaced boxes along our page. So to customize the color, select it, go to Shape Format, go to Format Pane, go to Fill under the bucket icon, go to Gradient, and then I'm just going to adjust this gradient. So the colour here, I'm going to click on the drop down and select white, and click on this dropper here, click on colour, and I'm going to select a light grey. Now I can just simply copy and paste this. The quickest way to do that is to select it, hold down your Alt or Option key, click and drag, and you can see I've made a second copy. Then because they were both selected, I've now copied 2 and again at the very bottom. Now in order to equally space these, just make sure the top one is in line with the top of the page and the bottom one here is in line with the bottom. I'm just going to use my arrow keys. Then holding down your Command or Control key, click on each of these rectangles, go to Shape Format, Align, Distribute vertically, that will mean they're all equally spaced, then Align, Align to Center, and then Group, select Group, and now you've got them equally spaced, all in the center of your page and grouped together. So that's the background all sorted. Now let's do the colors down the middle. Go to Insert, Shapes, click on the square, click and draw out a rectangle, and once again we're going to go over to the height and we're going to choose 4.93 and press Enter. You can make these as wide or as narrow as you like. I'm going to again take off the outline because all shapes come with an outline, and I'm simply going to copy and paste this once again as I did before using the Alt or Option key, deselect, reselect that one, and now just pop that one down there. Now before I line all of these up, I'm actually going to change the colours. So select your top one, go to Shape Fill, select any colour of your choice. If you can't find the colour you want, go to More Fill Colours. Here's your colour wheel. Move this little marker anywhere around the colour wheel and the colour you've selected will end up here. Now I've already done this and I've selected my colours that I want to choose, so I'm going to simply start placing in my colours as I go down. I've got one extra there, just delete that one. Now thanks to Word's alignment tools, it's going to do the hard lifting for us. So again, select this bottom one, move it all the way down so it's in line with the bottom of the page. You can see just about see half of that square. And the same with this one. Then all we do is hold down the Command or Control key, select all the other boxes, go to Align, again distribute vertically, and then align to center. Then we can group them together and then align to center, and it's all perfectly lined up. Now when we go in closer, we might find there's a few out of sync, but we can adjust those as we go along. Next, we're going to go to Insert, Shapes, move down to the arrows and click on the double arrow, click and draw out a double arrow, and then once again, go to the Outline tool and take off the outline. Once again, we're going to just simply copy and paste these arrows, very much doing the same as we've done before, making this extremely quick. And then again, we can go and change all the colours. Then making sure this one is in the center of this one here. And then again, this one at the bottom, I can use my arrow keys, roughly in the center of this box at the bottom. And once again, holding down the Command or Control key, select all the other arrows, align, distribute vertically, align, align to center. And then if you group those together, you can align those to the center of the page. Again, if anything looks a little bit out of sort, you can just simply select the arrows, ungroup them, and move the relevant arrow that you need to. But I'm just going to keep that all grouped for now. Then we can just do a simple adjustment. You don't have to do this, but just for a little bit of graphic interest, go to Shapes, Line, click, hold down your Shift key so it's a perfectly vertical line, drag it down the middle, go to the Outline tool, select White, go to the Outline tool again, go to Weight, select 3, then go to Align, align to center. And that's all aligned now to the center of your page. And now we'll go ahead and put in the text. Go to Insert, Text Box, Draw Text Box, click and draw out a text box. We're going to pop a date in. And then we're going to customize this text by selecting it, Home tab, and then we can select a font of our choice, and then we can increase the size of it using this Increase Font Size tool. Then we can change the color to match. Then we can go to Shape Format. We can take off the outline of that box, and then in the Shape Fill we can select No Fill, so we haven't got a background. So now with a relatively equal margin top and bottom, we can then pop this. You can see the one is roughly in the center of this arrow, and then just use your arrow key to move that out to exactly where you want it. Once you've done that, we're going to go back and use our copy and paste tool by putting a date here, and then copy and paste tools working really well for us here to put all the boxes in that we need. Then I'll go through, speed up the video, change the dates and change the color. Perfect. So let's just roughly line these up to the center as well. You can use your arrow keys as well by doing this. Don't worry too much about the middle because we're going to sort that out in a second. Then just select all of these three, holding down that Command or Control key, go to Shape Format, Align, Align to Center. So they're all now perfectly lined up. Same with these. Select them all, Align, Align to Center. Now we can copy and paste this one, move it across to here, and then you can put your ordinary text in. You will have to adjust obviously the font size. So you can select the font and then you can reduce it down to, let's say, 12, and you can start typing, adjusting the color and also the font if you want to. I'm just going to paste mine in, and you can see what I've done is I've used a section at the top here with the same font, and I've just adjusted that font color up here, and then I've just put in some normal text here, which the font is Helivector and the font size is 10. Again, you can then utilize this template by copying and pasting it. So again, using that Alt or Option key, we can go throughout the whole of the timeline and we can just paste that in. And once again, we can pop this in the middle. We can use this little arrow and hook it up with that box if we want to, or we can simply move it up by eye to pop it into the middle of the square or rectangle. Then again, select them all, Shape Format, Align, Align to Center, and again align, Align to Center so they're all lined up. You can move them all at the same time with your arrow keys if you feel they need to be a bit closer or a bit further away from the arrow. Completely your choice. Once again, quickly speed up the video while I change the color of the titles. Perfect. So now you can save this as a Word document, a PDF file, or a template. So go to File, Save is saving it as a Word template, Save As. You can go down here and you can simply save it as a PDF, or you can go to File, Save as Template, and save it in your templates file in your Microsoft Word templates and click save, but don't forget to rename it. Once you've done that, it means that when you go into the Home tab, you simply go to Templates. Simply go to Templates at the top and select More Templates, and you'll see you'll have a section called Personal. In there, you'll see a number of your own personal templates. Click on it, your timeline will open, and all you have to do is edit what you need to. And when you come to save it, it will ask you to save it as a completely new document, therefore not spoiling the original. So I hope that's helped you today. If it has, please like and subscribe, and have a great day.